All right, our next question comes from Jason. Jason says, how often should I change my lead magnet and website headline to see what works better to get more traction? Interesting. All right, so Jason has a lead magnet, which is a freebie that you put on your website and say, hey, if you'll put your name and email in, I'll give you something for free. Okay. It's a great way to have bait to catch people on your email list, right? So Jason has this lead magnet. He's probably had it there for a while, and he's saying, hey, how do I test this? I don't really test lead magnets on our main page. It's more informed by where we're putting lead magnets in other places. Like, are you running some ads for lead magnets? Run two against each other. You'll get data way faster than on your website. We've got different lead magnets on different pages. A lot of times we'll just put like a free trial on the main page. That's what's in our sidebar right now, just so we can get people to take the free trial as soon as possible. We might have a pop-up every once in a while for a freebie. But I think our strategy has been more, Jason, to offer free trials, maybe offer an individual, like if we talk about sales pages in a podcast, it makes sense for us to try to get them to opt in for a sales page checklist. But we kind of went away from main page stuff. I'm trying to sell pretty hard in the, if you come to our website, above the fold says join the membership. The sidebar on all of our blog posts say join the membership. And we would put lead magnets within the content. That's kind of how we're doing it. I think you're advanced enough to probably do that too. And then we would try to offer lead magnets in other places to see if people take them. Like when I go on a podcast guest appearance, I might offer a lead magnet. When I go start an ad, I might run two ads against one another. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we test. I don't really test on the main page. I think the best way to do that, if I was going to do it though, is I would use pop-ups. I would do free trials on my main page, and then I would do pop-ups. And then I would just rotate the pop-up once a month, and test it over time. So if you're looking for something actionable you can do on the site, maybe you could do that right now. But it's a lot faster to just go out and spend $20 a day and say, all right, here's two podcasts, or here's two lead magnets. Let's test them against each other, see which one works. And then I'll put all the money on the one that works better. Okay. Great question. Don't get too, guys. Also, when you're testing things, I know that all the gurus and the experts are like, test everything, man. Test your button colors, man. Test your link colors, man. You know why our link colors are orange on Flip Lifestyle is because I can see them the best, and I'm colorblind. And that was the color that looked goodest to me. So there's no science to it. And all this stuff that we test, we don't have if you've got 500,000 people coming to your website every month, you should probably be split testing button colors and things like that. Probably, maybe lead magnets. If you've got 1,000 people coming to your website or less a month, you need to be getting people to your website, not testing opt-ins. Okay. So you got to get that up there as fast as you can. Okay. All right. Our next success story comes from Chad Harris. Chad says, I sold enough physical planners to completely cover the cost of printing them. That means we're breaking even, man. That's what you want when you're sending mail. I send the Membership Masters newsletter every week, and we got to cover costs first. So let's give Chad a big hand for being a good entrepreneur and covering his costs. That means everything else is profit. Hey, if you're covering your costs on mailing your planners, you know what that means. Raise the price 20%, and then you're 20% profitable on that exact same thing. They're probably still going to buy it, dude. So you have reached what we call profitability. Let's go, Chad. Raise those prices, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. I love sending physical mail. Who sends physical mail? Do you guys send physical mail? We send all kinds of. Hey, who gets the newsletter every month? Who looks forward to getting the Flip Lifestyle Church Bulletin? That's what we call it. Who loves getting the church bulletin every week, man? In the Church of Flip Lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Awesome stuff. Who else sends physical mail, man? It doesn't take a lot. Steven says, I get the Membership Masters newsletter and the other newsletter. That's what I'm talking about. Gina says, I love the newsletter, all caps. Let's give Carrie and Jocelyn some standing ovation for we'll give them some cowbell because they write the newsletter. Let's give Carrie some props for that. That's what I'm talking about. And that's awesome. You guys get that. Yeah, physical mail is a cool thing we've been experimenting with last couple of years. And it's really cool, man. It doesn't take that much to send a letter, 50 cents, 60 cents. I don't even know what the stamp is now. It's probably about 60 cents to get the whole thing out. And sometimes we'll drop laptop stickers in there, and we send thank you cards to people. If something happens to a community member, they lose a loved one or something happens in their life, like we send condolences or cards, and it just makes a really huge difference for retention and in your people's lives. Just to get something in the mail, right? Is pretty cool. So I highly recommend that. If you've got 100 members or whatever, I mean, you could send something to them every single month for like $50, $60. So yeah, highly recommend physical mail. For sure. It's just another connection point between you and your people. And if you're looking for a connection point here in the Flip Lifestyle community, we've got two great options for this. One, we have co-working sessions every single week. Who's been to a co-working session with one of our amazing team members here at Flip Lifestyle? Lori's like, me, all caps. Frank says me, capital. Maybe that's part of that thing. But we have amazing co-work sessions. Carrie just dropped the link. It's included in your membership if you're an active member of the community. You need to join those co-working sessions. What it is our people come on a Zoom call and show up for you guys, and they're doing their work that on Flip Lifestyle, and they're just having a co-work session. We hang out, we talk, we say, hey, what are you working on? What are you going to finish in the next hour? And it's just a chance to not have to build this online business all by yourself, So make sure you are taking advantage of that, man. That is a great connection point in the community. It's outside of the forums. It's on Zoom. You can see what's going on. Our team is there for you guys. There's a chat box where y'all can talk and hang out while you're working. And it's just a great thing. So it's a co-work sessions. We just added those the last few months, and they've been going really, really well. But we want to get more people at them because we've seen a lot of progress from the people that are showing up and putting that on the calendar and committing to that accountability. Also, too, we have our Flip Lifestyle, Flip Your Life Masterminds. These are small group masterminds, coaching groups where we have got facilitators that we have hired and we have put in these groups to lead them. They can help you on your online business journey. They can help you grow your membership. You get to connect with other people in the community in a weekly mastermind. And not only do we do online business, but we talk about life. We talk about marriage. We talk about parenting. We have male groups and female groups, men's groups and women's groups. And that's another great place for you to connect. You do have to apply for the Flip Lifestyle Life Group Mastermind program. But check that out. If you're struggling all alone with your online business and you really need some help, the leaders of those groups and the people in those groups are really working hard to make that happen. So check that out. We're going to be opening up a couple new groups here at the end of the month, and we'd love for you to apply. It's free to apply, and you can check that out.